We've all been there. You've had a tough day at work. The kids are driving you crazy. You open your computer and start browsing online. Before you know it, you've filled your virtual shopping cart. But instead of feeling better, you feel guilty. Why? Because you just spent money you didn't plan to spend.
That, my friends, is emotional spending. It's using your hard-earned money to cope with stress, boredom, or any other emotion. It's a temporary fix that can lead to long-term financial woes.
But don't worry, there's hope. By understanding emotional spending, we can learn to control our impulses and take charge of our finances. Let's get started. Our emotions are powerful motivators. They can drive us to make both good and bad decisions. When it comes to spending, our emotions can be our worst enemy. Think about it. Have you ever bought something you didn't need just because you were feeling down? Or maybe you splurged on a fancy dinner after a big promotion. Those are classic examples of emotions influencing our spending habits. The problem is, emotional spending doesn't address the root cause of our feelings. It's like putting a band-aid on a broken leg. It might provide temporary relief, but it won't fix the underlying issue. Instead, it often leads to more stress, guilt, and financial strain. But we can break free from this cycle. We need to learn to recognize our emotional triggers and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Emotional spending is any spending driven by feelings rather than logic. It's not about buying necessities. It's about filling an emotional void with material possessions. Here's the deal. Emotional spending comes in many forms. It can be as obvious as a stress-induced shopping spree, or as subtle as buying a few extra items at the grocery store because you're feeling down. Here are a few examples. Stress shopping. That familiar feeling when work deadlines loom, and you find solace in online shopping carts filled with shoes you'll never wear. Boredom buying. Scrolling through endless online catalogs, adding items to your cart simply because you have nothing better to do. Reward spending, celebrating a promotion or a personal achievement with an extravagant purchase you hadn't planned for. Comfort spending, seeking comfort in online purchases after a bad breakup, a fight with a loved one, or a particularly challenging day. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to breaking free from their grip. Remember, awareness is power. We all have unique emotional triggers that can send us on an impulsive spending spree. Identifying your personal triggers is crucial to breaking the cycle of emotional spending. Common triggers include stress and anxiety. When overwhelmed, you might find temporary relief in retail therapy. Sadness and loneliness. Filling the void of sadness with material possessions is a common coping mechanism. Excitement and joy. Celebrating good news with impulsive purchases can quickly drain your bank account. Guilt and shame. Attempting to appease guilt or compensate for mistakes through spending can be detrimental. Social pressure and comparison. Trying to keep up with the Joneses often leads to unnecessary purchases. Understanding your triggers is like knowing your enemy in a battle. Once you've identified them, you can develop strategies to resist their influence.
What's your spending style? Take the quiz. Ready to uncover your spending triggers? Take this quick quiz to gain valuable insights into your spending habits and identify areas for improvement. Instructions. Choose the answer that best resonates with you. Be honest with yourself for the most accurate results. 1. It's payday. What's your first instinct? A. Create a detailed budget and allocate funds responsibly. B. Treat myself to something nice before I start planning. C. Pay bills and put the rest in savings, avoiding unnecessary spending. 2. You're feeling stressed after a long day. What's your go-to coping mechanism? A. Indulge in some online shopping to unwind and de-stress. B. Call a friend, go for a walk, or engage in a relaxing activity. C. Tackle the source of stress head-on with a clear mind. 3. You see a trendy item advertised everywhere. What's your reaction? A. Must have it. I deserve to treat myself. B. Consider if it aligns with my budget and needs before purchasing. C. Scroll past it. I'm content with what I have. 4. A friend invites you to an expensive event you can't comfortably afford. What do? A. Go all out. I'll figure out the finances later. B. Suggest a more budget-friendly alternative that everyone can enjoy. C. Politely decline, explaining my financial limitations honestly. Mostly A's. You might be prone to impulsive spending. Focus on identifying your triggers and developing healthier coping mechanisms. Mostly B's. You have a balanced approach to spending. Keep up the good work and remain mindful of potential triggers. Mostly C's. You're a disciplined spender. Your financial awareness is commendable. Continue making conscious spending choices. This quiz is a starting point. Understanding your spending style helps you make informed decisions and achieve financial wellness.
Taming the Money Monster Budgeting Basics. Creating a budget doesn't require a fancy degree in finance. It's simply a plan for your money. It tells your dollars where to go instead of wondering where they went. One popular method is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% needs, essentials like housing, groceries, and transportation. 30% wants, dining out, entertainment, and those new shoes you've been eyeing. 20% savings and debt repayment. Building your emergency fund and tackling debt. Remember, budgeting is not about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices with your money and prioritizing your financial goals.
Digging out of debt strategies for financial freedom. Debt can feel like a heavy weight holding you back. But remember, you're not alone, and there's a way out. Start by creating a list of all your debts, including balances and interest rates. Then, consider these strategies. The debt snowball. Pay off the smallest debt first, then roll that payment amount into the next smallest, gaining momentum as you go. The debt avalanche. Tackle the debt with the highest interest rate first to save money on interest charges in the long run. Debt consolidation. Combine multiple debts into one with a lower interest rate, making it easier to manage. Negotiate with creditors for lower interest rates or payment plans. Remember, every step towards debt reduction brings you closer to financial freedom.
Mindful spending is about being present and intentional with your purchases. It's about asking yourself, do I need this or do I just want it? Will this purchase bring me lasting joy, or is it a fleeting desire? Is there a more affordable alternative that would meet my needs? By pausing before you purchase, you become more aware of your spending habits and can make choices that align with your values and goals.
Beyond retail therapy, healthy coping mechanisms. Breaking free from emotional spending requires finding healthy ways to cope with emotions. Here are some alternatives to retail therapy exercise. Physical activity releases endorphins, boosting your mood and reducing stress. Meditation. Calming your mind through meditation can bring clarity and reduce impulsive urges. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can help you process emotions constructively. Spending time in nature. Connecting with nature has a calming effect and can help you feel more grounded. Connecting with loved ones. Talking to friends, family, or a therapist can provide support and perspective. Remember, addressing the root cause of your emotions is key to breaking the cycle of emotional spending.
Tech to the rescue, your financial toolbox. In today's digital age, a wealth of financial tools can help you manage your money effectively. Budgeting apps. These apps track your income and expenses, categorize your spending, and set budget limits. Expense trackers. Monitor your spending habits, identify areas for improvement, and gain valuable insights into your cash flow. Savings apps. Automate your savings goals and make it easier to reach your financial milestones. These tools can empower you to take control of your finances and make informed decisions about your money.
Celebrate your wins. The power of financial milestones. Celebrating your financial milestones, big or small, is crucial for staying motivated on your journey towards financial wellness. Did you pay off a credit card? Treat yourself to a celebratory dinner, within budget. Did you reach a savings goal? Plan a weekend getaway or indulge in a guilt-free purchase. Recognizing your achievements reinforces positive financial behaviors and motivates you to keep going. It's about acknowledging your progress and celebrating your commitment to a healthier financial future.
Your financial wellness journey starts today. Remember, mastering your money is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making conscious choices, building healthy habits, and celebrating your progress along the way. Start by taking small steps. Create a budget. Identify your spending triggers. Find healthy coping mechanisms. Utilize financial tools. And most importantly, celebrate your wins. You've got this. Your journey towards financial wellness starts today. Take charge of your money and unlock a brighter financial future. You can do it.